Rouge, level with me here.
Yeah.
I was expected to go on an entire, entire tour around the world just to get jewels for you, but why do you want me to go to Sonic's birthday party that badly?
He just wants his friends there. I don't know. Because I want to torture you.
We signed up for a catering bill, and I'll be damned if we're going to be splitting that dinner cake bill 20 ways instead of 21 ways. I cannot lose that $5.
We gotta enforce the name of Sonic X Shadow, okay? You have to be.
I'm sorry, what?
It's the only way to erase it from the internet forever.
To this.
What's this about a Sonic X Shadow?
You can't have Sonic X Shadow without Sonic. Anyhow,
I gotta go fast.
This woman does not speak for me.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
you are not affiliated with me.
Guess what literally came out today as it is recording?
Dark Beginning.
I got dibs.
I was going. I had many ways I was going to be. Actually, you know what? Okay, fuck it. I'm just going to throw it out there. At any point in time in the hero route, do we fight the Egg Breaker?
No.
Damn. Okay, well that breaks that out, because I was going to say I had a plan to be like, when he appears, I was going to be like, look, it's the Egg Breaker from Sonic X Shadows Dark Beginnings Episode 2, because that made a reappearance suddenly.
Yeah, without Eggman actually piloting it.
So there was no more the merrier.
Nope, not this time.
Also, Captain Abe over here, fucking Commander Abe, is a racist towards Shadow inherently as a child.
I mean, to be fair, that was already established in this game.
I would blame that was his upbringing, but also, I guess apparently since the comics, he's been known as his actual full name was Abraham Tower, and I guess this thing also reconfirmed his name.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, I imagine that was like always a thing internally with Sega. It's just that Archie was the first time they ever like verbally addressed his full name, and a lot of people felt vindicated by it. That the fact that like they're actually acknowledging something from Archie, maybe proving that not everything from Archie's off the table.
I mean, to be fair, for all I know, that name was already like given to Archie by Sega, so
right.
That's probably why it's stuck.
But beyond that.
So wait, does that essentially mean that old part in the Sonic movies is also named Abraham Towers?
Probably.
Maybe, like, I don't remember if he ever got referenced by name, but if he is supposed to be the same character, it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm pretty sure it has to be the same character, because otherwise, like, he's essentially the commander of Gun, and also because otherwise we only know him as Olive Garden guy.
I'm gonna look it up on IMDb to see if it actually gives him a name in the credits. But whilst I'm doing that, Doug, what did you think about seeing Team Dark in action once again?
Pretty cool.
I loved it.
All 4 minutes of it.
Omega's once again reminding everyone why he is the boy. He is the best boy.
Yeah. Like, not even just that line I quote, just the fact that, and it's a detail I didn't notice until someone pointed it out, the fact that, like, Omega doesn't even run anywhere, he just slides.
He's that cool.
I made the smart move in investing on those treads on my feet.
Watch me go wee. Anyway. So I can confirm that according to the IMDb, his name in the movies is actually Commander Walters.
Oh, okay, so something completely unrelated. Even though he may as well serve the same purpose.
Agreed. Yes, Gun. But don't forget they also give Gun a different like anagram or whatever, like it stands for.
No, it's still the same one.
The Global United Nations or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it was the Guardian Unit of Nations.
Guardian Unit of Nations. Yeah, it's still that same.
Disgusting black creatures. Get out of my sight.
Don't
Shadow,
like
you
that,
are
Shadow.
one of those!
You're a hero, you're not supposed to...
They are not... They are dead to me. I do not want to be part of their breed.
They are not
Get out of here, you ugly creatures.
Literally, you literally say in that fucking episode, they're part of me, and I hate it.
So, taking bets.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to be a part of them, because I hate it.
So, taking bets. Who do we think that larva actually is? Is that Black Doom in disguise? Is that what would become the Bio
it could just be one. It could be one of the many. No, I don't think it's the Bio Lizard. I'm pretty sure that, for all intents and purposes, that larva that we saw in that short was supposed to be just one of his many Hellspawn.
Probably.
Like, no one specifically, just a Black Arm, the alien.
Okay.
Actually, for all I know...
Butter.
Oh my god, you know what? No, I just realized something. Doug.
Yeah.
I know this is sort of a spoiler, but I think that thing that they showed off in Dark Beginnings is something that they'll show off in the last story.
Oh?
Or no, never mind. It's those little things right there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, okay, then that explains it then. That's what.
Yeah, Shadow will spawn from one of those things.
And although he may look like a canonical physical hedgehog,
in that universe, to be specific.
I mean, like, I guess as far as that universe is concerned, like, how many other hedgehogs have we seen running around Sonic's world outside of, like, Sonic himself?
Silver.
Yeah, Silver.
Well, Silver wasn't... Well, I guess, like, as far as that specific point in time, Silver was barely even a thing yet.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like you actually see real hedgehogs in that universe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's real dogs, real seagulls.
Yeah, real birds,
I mean,
real fish.
Exactly.
Real gators.
And then you got that one seagull in Apatow, who just makes the goofiest looking pose whenever Sonic approaches it.
Real crocodiles, right? I mean,
I'm pretty sure that was an alligator.
so the hero, okay, alligator. Okay, so the big one was the alligator. The big one was the alligator. The detective was the crocodile.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is a weird game franchise.
And remember, this is also the same universe where real orcas will kill fake hedgehogs.
I love them.
Man, my world is weird.
Yes, it is. I mean, why do you think we're running around with humans?
Come on, where's?
And you know what? I love it that way. Never change it.
I was gonna say, can we build up? I was gonna say, Doug, can we build up any chaos control gauge by blowing up the little like Metroid curmudgeons on the floor?
No, that feels your hero meter.
But that can still give us infinite ammo, right? Or only chaos blast energy?
Doesn't really matter in this case.
I mean, I think they both
technically fully answer that, but it's not going to matter anyway.
Yeah.
Like, the whole point isn't so much to get the chaos power it comes with, it's to get the invulnerability that comes with it.
True, that's right, because the invulnerability is what gives you the infinite ammo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We learned that now that he's actually got the invincibility power at least once.
Another ship down.
God damn it, Shadow, that was the 5th one I deployed. I just finished my last payment on it.
Like I care.
You're not my real dad.
I'm going to sue.
You're not my real dad, nor my mother.
I'm going to sue.
It just holds the entire planet, sues the entire planet.
I was hoping you were gonna I thought you were gonna say more as like, I'm going to sue. And then he just fully fucking embraces Black Bull.
You're not my real family. This is my real family. And Jesus holds up a photo of Gerald and Maria.
Aw, that's nice.
I'm going to sue. Now, please continue to talk with my legal counsel, Black Bull.
And Black Bull just shows up in a suit and tie.
God damn it.
He just shows up in a suit and tie, and then just all of a sudden, when he opens his mouth,
Your Honor, if I may speak on behalf of my defendant.
Of the defendant. He would like to claim illegal prejudice against the invading army known as the Dark Gray Arms, as they refer to be known as.
Jesus.
My client would not wish to submit himself to labels placed on him by the general public.
Even though it's ironic, considering that's exactly what he calls his own race.
That's hearsay.
Your Honor, my client is simply one to reconnect with his surrogate son, and yet he decides to lash out in such a violent manner that I do believe has caused emotional and mental torment on my client.
Your very people are destroying the planet. What the fuck are you talking about?
Cut to Black Doom.
Listen,
like,
we don't. Who are we to judge the customs of? Who are we to judge the customs of others?
Just cut to Black Doom when you said that, James, and also going on with the hype. Just cut to Black Doom like,
see, it's just microaggression after another with him.
He's just like
Keep him away from me.
Perfect.
I can't.
My God.
Sammy, what did you think about Rouge's portrayal in that new short?
I'll say Karen did a tiny bit better. I still don't care for her voice for Rouge, but she did better in this one, at least.
yeah.
She's
I'll say if
starting to
nothing-
match the inflection.
Yeah. I'll say if nothing else, it's at least better than what she did in Dream Team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted to see him say the line. Ah, well.
You already said the line like several sessions ago.
Yeah, several sessions.
Yep, we're gonna help Tails this time.
Alrighty.
This time, we're actually going to help the boy get rich.
We're going gambling.
Hey, Shadow, what's up? Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it! Oh, dang it! Oh, dang it! Oh,
Oh my
dang
gosh!
it!
Oh my lord!
Ah, damn it.
Sonic said I'm not allowed to say that word.
So if you
You're
lose,
not allowed to say that word. It's PG game.
so compare. We're rated T now, bitch. Oh.
You know, that is almost what this game could have been if it weren't for the E10 rating.
Ah, right. That. Yeah. So, similar to Heroes, if we ever lose our rings, is that it?
If you fully die, yeah.
Yeah, if you fully die. But again, remember, this is the same game where where now when you get hit, you only lose a portion of your rings.
Which I imagine,
okay, so,
you know.
but I guess I mean, but like if you have 80 rings and you take damage, and you take damage, and now you're at 50 rings, does it still count the rings you've collected, or does it only count as many rings that you have in your current possession?
Gonna be real, Logan, I don't remember.
I think it's as many as you have in your current possession.
I just fucking love Eggman sitting there just like with the ring thing. It's like he's collecting the rings. It's like,
Thank you for the compensation, my good boy.
Well, okay. My lord. All I heard was a screech, and then we were flying into space. Okay, so I guess.
Thanks, Tails. Thanks, Tails. You're a real pal.
Who let that two-tailed fox into my park?
Let this child in here.
For the matter, why are you here in my park?
Security. Well,
Get on my level, fox.
What?
Oh, well, what level is that? I mean, I can get up to level 40 in my games.
is that Emerald Hills? I know that one.
You can get up to like a good RPG class if that's what you're meaning. I can help you out.
It's called being in the top 5 Sonic characters, you scrub.
Alright, can we go there after I go to Walgreens to pick up my asthma medication?
Why do you think Tails is
fuck?
asthmatic?
He's 100% asthmatic. He can't fly for too long without having to catch his breath, and
I
he
mean,
falls
you know what?
down.
Considering how devil damn nasally he was in that game, I can buy Hero's Tails being asthmatic.
I guess. But it's also like, Logan, have you ever had two tails that you can use to fly?
Game theory. Would having 2 tails make you asthmatic if you attempted to use them to fly? Let's talk about it.
Jesus.
Yay! Really? Can we just... Oh, I thought we could just start farming it on that bell over and
No,
over
we
again.
can't.
Oh,
Okay.
if only. Listen, we would literally be at the very beginning of the level if we could do that.
Yeah.
Here we go!
It'd be like
You
renting
hit
emeralds
each
in
one?
Sonic 2.
Oh, just shoot all the balloons, okay. Come on, Auto Fire, hit something!
It's not gonna.
Yeah, a few things.
I'll get something out of it at least.
Wow, the bloom!
Yeah, that would have definitely been one of those cases where, like, how the hell do you even easily see all the fire rings?
Oh, I can't wait till we get to see what that looks like in the Enhanced Edition, come on! Yay!
That's that.
My tuition can be paid in full!
Yay! I can go to college!
What?
Oh, silly
Sorry,
boy.
Doctor.
Who said these
I
were
got
gonna
no
be for
time
you?
for games.
Was that just a simple A?
He just cries.
He just makes the same face. He makes the same face he does whenever he chokes on a chili dog.
I was thinking the same devil damn thing.
Oh, yeah. Papa just bought himself a new pair of shoes.
Oh, this is
That's a
new.
that's a new image I'm getting now.
It's like,
Waddle, waddle,
you may
waddle,
think
waddle.
400 rings for shoes is ludicrous. And it is. But have you ever tried ordering custom-made skates before?
Honest Abe, don't call me that. We have a report from...
What about Shadow?
Sir, we think Shadow is
Sir, is your name really Abe?
Alert all field
It was
commanders.
in the
You are relieved of duty, officer, immediately. Please report to HR.
You have 3 seconds to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Just because
Can
I
I-
asked
can-
you your name was, sir?
Can I still call
Don't
you?
reveal my government.
Can I at least call you Honest Abe before I go?
You'll finally be exposed and
No,
Do you see a beard on this face?
I love the idea of like, what? Go ahead.
You know, this thought just occurred to me. Rouge is sitting there working for Gunn, and she's working for fucking Abe over here, who hates Shadow. Why doesn't she fucking say anything to Shadow, being like, "Hey, just so you know, my boss hates you."
It depends on what clearance she would have.
Speaking of Rouge.
Speaking of, hey, you want to answer that question for me, Rouge?
What's up, bitch?
Honestly,
Sorry.
Rouge just...
Sorry, Honey Bunch. Sorry, Honey Bunch. NDA.
Curses.
I mean, like, it really does kind of go, like, hand in hand with the whole general problem Rouge has between this game and Heroes, where it's so, like, you know, for someone that could easily explain away a lot of this just by talking to people, she's really choosing not to.
It makes it fun and interesting.
Again, for all I know, maybe Gunn already told her, no, you do not disclose any of this to anybody, or we're going to cut your head off.
It's possible,
It
or
would be
I mean,
nice if
yeah.
Sega would actually elaborate on that, or just flat out say that, as opposed to just not answering.
She just likes fucking around and making things interesting for everybody. She doesn't like revealing a lot.
She's the
know,
black.
I mean,
she's the black cat of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, considering how much of a botch job the English localization for these games were in the 2000s, I kind of wonder if the Japanese translation actually had a justifiable reason behind Rouge being silent in this.
Stop that! Stop killing my coworkers.
It's like, I don't remember the one for Heroes being that much different, but maybe the one for Shadow might be.
I don't know. Possibly. I just imagine, like, when she's
Don't
like...
miss these fuckers.
Which ones?
These aliens here.
Are there only exactly 50 aliens in this stage?
Exactly 50.
Damn.
Well, have fun with a pixel search.
No leniency.
You know, I gotta imagine when Rouge is just like, stop that. It's like, I need Jerry to buy me coffee. He does it every day for free for me.
Nuh-uh.
He's the only one that knows what I like in my lattes.
Shadow, what the fuck? You just killed my girlfriend.
Shadow, what the hell? You just killed Topaz. What the hell? I was gonna go out on a date with her.
Who?
Well, you could still go out with her. I mean, look, the twitching means she's still alive, right?
Not for long, she isn't.
Well, then
Don't worry,
quick,
I know.
get her.
Don't worry, I know Chaos CPR.
Chaos CPR.
Well, I did learn a
Look,
couple of things.
What a name.
We'll just take her to a hospital, wait a few days, and if she's, you know, up and ready, then you can go on her date with her. See, it's like she never got crushed.
Yeah.
Shadow, what do you think you are? Chaos Jesus?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that's the call, right?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So I did learn a little bit about Rouge's thing, I think, by what I just tried to search up.
What?
Oh, well, let's hear it.
In both Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, Rouge the Bat's interaction with Shadow seemed to focus on the present circumstances and their immediate goals, rather than delving into his past. This could be attributed to a few narrative reasons. Number 1, the mystery surrounding Shadow's past. In both games, Shadow's past is intentionally kept shrouded in mystery to enhance his character's intrigue. Rouge may not have known enough about Shadow's past to bring it up, or the writers may have wanted to keep the focus on Shadow's self-discovery, rather than other characters explaining it to him to take away from the story. Another one could be the character dynamics. Rouge is a treasure hunter and tends to be opportunistic. Her priorities in Sonic Heroes revolve around recovering Eggman's treasure, and thus she only teamed up with Shadow and Omega out of convenience.
As a means to an end.
Yeah, therefore it would not have been in character for her to dive into his personal history unless it served her interest or the immediate mission. My lord! In Sonic Heroes.
That just happened.
What happened? Wait, hold on.
Shadow, I think you let all that power get to your head, sweetheart.
Shut
up.
Shadow, are you okay?
Are you okay?
No.
Shadow, are you okay? Are you okay, Shadow?
Anyway. I'll be okay once you tell me my past.
Oh, hang on, hey, Black Doom.
That's not in my contract, and also you don't have a job for me to explain that for, so pay up or get out of my sight.
Suddenly
Again,
Rouge is just behind. Suddenly Rouge is like right behind the scenes.
I thought she said,
Honestly,
"What a pitiful bitch" for a second instead of "bunch." Just what a pitiful bitch.
What a pitiful bitch.
Anyway.
What are you saying?
Yeah, wait, you want to kill humanity?
All will be revealed tomorrow.
I don't have time to listen to your direct, Black Doom.
You should rest. You need to be ready for tomorrow's
Oh, hey again.
Now let my black bolt tuck you in.
Now, Mr. Shadow, my client believes that your aggravation is going to conflict with the festivities that he has planned tomorrow, and he would like to take this opportunity to discuss this in a more civilized manner before we, result in more violent procedures. I want to give you the benefit of a doubt. You seem like a perfectly reasonable hedgehog. So maybe if we discuss this, maybe we can come to a good conclusion for the both of us.
So can I just ask real quick, whose bright idea was to have Black Bolt be the boss in, like, literally the exact same fucking, route?
I don't know.
I was like, I was gonna say, was this the stage where you could ride a motorcycle on the grind rails, or was that a different stage?
I don't think you could ever do that.
Doug, didn't you want to mention the time where that thing charged at you?
There's no way you can
The
stop
thing
me.
lunged at me for the first time ever, and I never had that experience.
I didn't know he had that as an attack. I always thought he
have it
just
as a
used
clip. And I have it as a clip, so I can show it in the fucking. I can show it in this footage.
Yeah, go for it.
Mr. Shadow, I've had enough of your shit. Take this.
Now,
The other, I guess, since a lot happened very quickly, the other thing I was thinking of hype was like,
now, Black Bull, settle this once and for all.
comes up. Shadow the Hedgehog, you are hereby being issued a cease and desist upon any heroic actions taken against the Black Arms as of this moment.
Yeah, we've seen this one already.
Oh, right, when we go up to the
Sonic and Tails on their special spaceship.
Right. We're heading to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going too.
What do you mean, we?
It'll be a road trip. It'll be fine.
Also, hold up.
You've got to be kidding me, guys. This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
It's canon.
Remember, this is the hero side arc or pathway.
You know that's
Like
powering the whole.
Smile he has when he takes it.
Shadow, what the fuck? You need that to fly to the Ark.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes. Could you not wait until we parked?
Shadow, help me!
Also, what an awkward time for a flashback.
Oh yeah.
Please, Shadow, I need your help. My grandfather's experiments.
We were mentioning it earlier, but I feel like the massive glow up that Maria has gotten in both the Gensport and Dark Beginnings has kind of spoiled me because it just reinforces how unnatural she looks in this game.
She looks like a
I mean,
doll.
that was always kind of the problem with her in both this and SA2, where like they didn't quite get they couldn't quite nail making human characters yet.
Yeah.
What do you think about? What do you think about her? What do you think about her voice performance in this?
Before you say anything, oh boy, worst level in the game.
Oh right.
Really?
Lost Impact.
This way. The experimental monsters are.
So if we want to do this correctly, Doug is going to have to take out 35 artificial chaos.
Yeah, sure. That doesn't seem too bad.
Well, you remember how obnoxious they were in SA2, right?
On the plus side, they're not nowhere near as bullshit to take out in this game as they were in SA2. Only problem is they're spread out pretty far.
Yeah, they are. Which means that it's kind of hard to get an A rank on these.
You have to be very frantic on this level for that.
Oh my.
Shadow, why did you just
and it's also bullshit in the fucking mod.
There's a ladder. You have legs. Oh, there you go.
Shadow, I'm fucking sick. Why are you being so mean all of a sudden?
Doug, squish Maria out of existence for once, just to try. I just want to see what it is.
Fuck!
But
Just
can
one
you
time.
switch allies in this level?
No.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, just like any mission.
Well, wait,
Oh,
what's the
no.
evil mission for this one?
It's just neutral.
Nothing.
Just.
Man.
We're back in. Okay, we're good.
Sorry,
You
I'm
guys,
late.
and you guys and your sick kicks.
Not that. I was just it happened to every other character. It
Why
means
do they
everyone
do
gets
it,
one.
O'Malley?
Gun and a soldier. Are you okay?
No.
Oh.
That's a bomb.
No shit, Maria. That's a bomb.
But yeah. What do you think about? Ooh. Nice. Yeah. What do
Very
you?
effective.
Nice. Yeah. What do you guys think about Maria's voice in this game?
I don't hate it.
I don't
It's
hate it,
fine.
but I think Stephanie does a better job. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh,
She
absolutely.
sounds at least
That's
like.
fair.
Okay, oh my god, Maria, she died.
Oh my gosh, we got a railgun.
More artificial chaos.
Oh, you're alive
Oh.
again, Maria. Can you do that with you're getting shot? Is that
Be wary of the artificial. Be
Right.
wary of the artificial chaoses later in these turrets because they can hide with out. They can hide out of your sights.
If you fast travel using the checkpoints, can you try these sections again if say you miss one?
Yes.
Okay, thank goodness.
To be fair, this is like the most open-ended level of the entire game.
All right, well, fair enough. There's one.
So do you ever know? You guys ever notice? I think we've already brought this up before. You ever notice how Maria in this game can run just as fast as Shadow can, and yet we now know with the recent shorts that if Maria pushes herself too hard, she just starts to faint.
Yep.
Thanks, Nitz.
Yeah.
Man, back in my day, Maria was made of sterner stuff.
She
until
could have been
got shot.
She could have been a. Jesus Christ. She could have. Speaking of getting shot. But anyway, she could have been a natural athlete, just like her younger cousin, Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
Yeah, sprinting as fast as Sonic. Look at that little bastard run. Whoop. Okay. So is Maria just now catching on to the fact that her father is like grandfather is actually like up to some really bad things?
Yeah.
I don't think all that bad shit's really happened yet.
The artificial chaos?
No, that was already part of the. That was. I don't think that had anything. You know what?
Well, I guess you're asking was Gerald the one that was making them, or?
Yeah, he was the one making them.
Yeah, he was the one making them.
But I think it doesn't have anything to do. I don't think the artificial chaos had anything to do with
Nids?
Making military weapons or anything like that. I mean, again, like the dude kind of went out of his way to research all of this stuff regarding chaos down at the Mystic Ruins way back when.
That's true.
That's just kind of what he. That's just what he loves. That's just kind of a hobby for him at this point. He kind of just went out of control.
The
heart wants what the heart wants.
You know, James, you just reminded me of the comic where that Mecha shared, where it's just like, and Gerald's in heaven too, right? No, he's not.
It's so funny,
really
Maria of all people, making that kind of joke.
I want that.
Oh yeah, real quick. That is the main pathway.
Yes.
But if there's no rings, go
Maria?
to
Maria, those are my. I left those breadcrumbs over there to guide us out of here and later.
Ooh, I love breadcrumbs.
I love bread.
I didn't.
That's another easy way to lose track of yourself when it comes to this level.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry. Oh, and you know what? I guess I would almost say don't even collect those rings. Leave them as you're saying, leave them there as breadcrumbs to know which path you should be going if you ever backtrack.
Well, I guess now that I stop and think about it, just knowing the fact that he just. I don't really know exactly why Gerald went out of his way to make all these artificial chaos. Like obviously he has a huge interest in this stuff, but I don't remember if per se he was gonna actually give them the gun as basically sentries for whatever war crimes they were about to commit.
So I'm loving this right now. So that whole thing I mentioned earlier about the potential explanations of Rouge and Shadow's origin and stuff, it's time to come clean. It was just as done earlier in this. Ooh, did you get it? Nice.
Yep. Got him.
Nice drop shot. As done earlier in this commentary, because I was just curious, I decided to try a ChatGPT prompt on that, and that was the explanation it gave me, which seemed reasonable at the time. And then it actually nowadays the new version actually will prompt you with follow-up questions if you want to continue. And I was actually genuinely a little taken aback by how much it was knowing about this, where it was after it gives that whole dissertation on potentially why Rouge wouldn't mention anything to Shadow, the follow-up questions are, what about Eggman and does Omega know more?
I don't feel Omega. Yeah, I don't feel Omega would know anything. He was shelved and just built.
Let's see.
He was isolated.
Yeah, they're claiming.
All he cares about is just destroying all of Eggman's creations.
I'm sure Eggman might know vague things, but I don't know.
The most I could know is that maybe Omega would know at least about the Shadow. You think that he would have known about the Shadow Android program, at least besides the fact that when he shows up, he swears to destroy everything in that room.
Well, because didn't Rouge talk to him in Heroes being I know that they're all clones, kind of thing, or Shadow
the original must exist somewhere.
Yeah.
To be fair, a part of that was kind of a heavy mistranslation on the English person's part.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, that's cheap. You have to get out of it to catch that rocket. Oh, hey, no, okay. I thought there was an artificial chaos up here. I would say that was a jerk move.
Maybe if this game they'll have a hard mode variant.
But fair enough. So the mistranslation of that moment.
Again, like I said, the 2000 Sonic games have had some pretty really botched up English localizations processes. It's kind of the reason why the series has had such a massive identity crisis as it's had for the past while.
Yeah.
So do you think, with what we've seen so far from Dark Beginnings and Sonic X Shadow, do you think this generation's re-release has the potential to correct some of that?
It seems like it's already kind of doing that with, like, you know, Maria acknowledging, like, oh, this isn't who you are, you're still a good person, kind of thing. She doesn't have the black armor and shit like that.
I'll say it really depends on how the game itself really delves into it. Because, like, if it's anything like the Dark Beginnings shorts, I think it's
I need to borrow your gun
in the right direction.
That's fair. That was a very aggressive. Hey, I need to borrow
also,
this.
like, Ian Flynn's like writing has been well received, at least like so far at the moment when it came to these new games. Like, it's been better received, especially with the voice direction they're going with.
True.
Mm-hmm. Don't go into that room. That is the neutral pathway.
Okay. I think what I'm annoyed by this stage so far is just how similar everything looks.
Yeah.
Like every room looks
I mean, Iki brought it up in the last session, like, especially with this game and to a certain lesser extent Sonic Heroes, there was a lot of copy-paste, like, all over the place.
Yep. Oh, 4 left. Oh, 3 left. Where are they? Oh,
there's one of them.
Actually,
two more.
Another thing I'm thinking about, like, just going back to the Gensport real quick, and also touching a little bit more on the Dark Beginnings episode that we got released.
Ooh, nicely
maybe it's
shot.
because they... Ooh, nice. But, like, maybe it's because they finally gave him a filter that actually makes him sound like Omega. But if that's short, and assuming he's going to be in the Gensport, or of any indication, I think I am starting to, like, warm up a little bit more to the idea of Roger being Omega now.
I like the idea.
I don't mind Roger being Omega. It's just really difficult.
I call dibs.
I mean, that's just kind of how it is with Omega. Like, his characterization lives and dies by what filter they're using at the time.
Hey, you did it nice.
Hey.
Oh, hey, you actually got an A rank. I said that he couldn't get an A rank in this, and I gave him a blessing
rude.
Instead of a curse.
Well, hey, I
look,
only just a matter of
look at the... Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You got your wish. She finally
Yeah!
got shot.
No.
I need your help.
Where's that gunshot, SFX?
I'm gonna feel really sorry for any kids that go to see Sonic 3. If there are Sonic fans in their theater, they'll have their experience of that moment ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, God.
And that Shadow
is the Sonic fan base. We're all fucked up no matter what everyone says.
And that Shadow is how you crash landed the ship because you stole the freaking engine out of it.
Once every 50 years.
Sorry,
you dumb fuck.
What the hell was that, Sonic?
Yeah, I don't get the sinister.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't quite get the sinister laughter either.
What was he that amused by the comet being there? Huh?
I guess. I don't know.
They're up there.
I'm just depressed.
Where the answers are.
I'm just depressed, especially since Shadow took our fucking Chaos Emerald and made us crash.
Well, too late. We're back on the Ark
We're
in
gonna
the present.
What is it with me and having arch rivals who don't know how to? You know, never mind.
You know what?
Let's do the final one.
You know what? I'm gonna ask. Actually, no, you go for it, Doug. Go for it, Doug.
No, I was just saying all good the dreams there. What were you gonna say?
Just the fact that like they'll show the whole cutscene of like us getting to the Ark, to find the rocket ship without a Chaos Emerald and like crash land, but they won't show how we just suddenly made it like actual like hundreds of miles through space to get onto a comet.
Well, by this point, he's already got to have at least, 5 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. I'm sure he'll use at least one of them to use Chaos Control.
Most likely.
So, alright, the Black Arms Comet.
Yep. You know the drill at this point. Destroy everything.
Does it have as many of those stupid hoverboard things over, instant death lava?
This one, I don't think so.
Thank goodness, that was my least favorite part of the last time we were here.
So wait, are you going for the bad route first or the good?
We're doing bad first. Okay. We just haven't encountered Black Moon yet.
send in the best of the best.
Give me your guns.
Give me.
What did I just say?
I want the
Your
best
guns, mine.
This looks shiny.
That looks like a shitty gun, Shadow.
Your clothes, your bike.
Yet it's very effective.
Hell yeah,
Oh, I'm
especially
sure it's
with
effective. It
the
looks
why-
like shit, though.
That's why I've been using it in the other Black Comet level.
gun.
Because it ricochets off the walls.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, hang on. You, get out. Flixie.
Oh, there you
Nice.
go.
I'm just thinking back to Sam's comment of like, oh, the gun just looks stupid. Oh, it looks like your mom.
Ouch.
Ow, my mom is a nice lady. Leave her alone.
Oh, Shadow. Hurtful.
Oh, like you're one to talk, Mr. Dad of the Year.
Alright, for Black Doom, we have to activate these gates so that no one can go through this room.
Rats. Okay. Come along, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Whee!
A tracking worm. What? Oh, right. I was just gonna miss it. Right. Hey, Dragoon. You know, I am. You know, the stuff that was in Unleashed, notwithstanding, because I didn't like the QTE stuff of that. I kind of miss like Sonic stages having like little like. Did that door just fart?
You're
The door's like,
now?
sorry.
I just never.
No, actually.
So I realized. Whee! Oh my!
Goes fuck that.
Oh, that was a fun looking thing too.
We got shit to do.
Fine, but I was gonna say, I kind of miss Sonic stages having like little like Panzer Dragoon segments like through them, like just like that there, like it. I can see it working if it's like if it breaks up some combat a little bit.
I mean, yeah. And also, so long as they don't make you go through like 3 other times, like they did, like in the original Sonic Adventure.
Logan, god damn it, you're making me think this door farts now. God.
Yeah, you just.
Wait, you're making her think of what again?
That the door sounds like it's farting every time.
Oh.
Okay, Doug, James, Hype, in that order, what is your science for doing triangle jumps? Like, how long does it like for like knowing when you should jump and not like be on the wall any longer?
I give it about maybe 2 seconds.
How about you, James? Because
If it was Sonic Heroes, I'd just say do it instantaneously.
Just
if
keep
it's
going.
this, then maybe like 1 or 2 seconds. Just because they nerfed the shit out of it in this game.
Because that was always my problem doing this, and I'll hear you, Hype, sorry, was that I always kept like thinking that they were supposed to be treated like wall jumps.
I mean, that's essentially what it is.
But like the wall jumps you ascend with, where it's just like over and over again, and boom, 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 boom. But it's like, yeah.
I mean, it's not that dissimilar. It's just a matter of just keep doing that and then press the B button when you're ready to let go.
Oh, okay.
You know, I got a question to ask.
You never knew you could do that, Logan?
I didn't know you could cancel out of it. I always just waited until Shadow's feet got bored and dropped off naturally.
Bored.
You know,
You must have had a miserable time playing as Chaotix then, considering that Espio never leaves the wall once he latches on.
Makes sense for him.
You know,
Yep,
I got a question for fucking Black Doom over here. When you keep betraying him, why does he still try to get you on his side? At that point, I'd just give up.
Listen, Logan. I'm
Yeah.
sure we can think of something.
True.
Listen, you think Sonic Team actually gave as much attention to the morality system as it should have?
But Father, listen, I can fix him.
It's like every single enemy, no matter
Yeah.
every single enemy, no matter the morality or what side you're currently on, will hunt your ass down. And it doesn't really matter, like, say, if you kill, like, a certain amount of gun soldiers.
I love that.
You still do the perfect mission mostly fine.
I do love that idea that
Your mission mostly fine.
I do love that idea that in stage freaking 1, Sonic can watch you in cold blood kill a man, and it's like, but it's not until like the 40th time in that stage that you do it that Sonic's like, oh, I think there's something wrong, and then you're on the evil side of the evil path.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
Like, it wasn't until that maybe it's like, oh, I'm a little concerned now, Shadow.
Well, I mean, I know he could call it out, like, in the level proper. Like, you'll have, when you're attacking humans, there'll be instances where it's like, hey, Shadow, cut it out!
And, like, he'll call you out for it, but he ain't gonna do anything about it.
Literally just, hey, cut it out, and then does nothing about it.
Also, Doug, that kind of felt like it was dragged out a little bit. Just kind of given the scenic route.
Well, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? I bet Sonic would have
just for the
18 for drinking.
You know what?
Yay!
You know what? I bet Shadow would cut it out if it was Cosgrove that told him to.
I will not allow
meanwhile, Doug, Shadow was already caught on the DUI when he was 12. I love that line.
What?
Sorry.
D.
Oh, why?
Because to be fair, we weren't doing really anything with the dark meter gauge.
Oh, right, the points, right.
Also, he was, like, literally obliterating the rest of his squad. And Sonic's like, Shadow, what the fuck? I brought you up here and everything, and this is how you treat us?
With those black creatures?
You know what? Honestly, I'm confused.
Joking,
like,
right?
I don't know what my motivation is right now.
Goes up against you.
What?
This time you're going down.
Where did...
What?
I've had it up to here. I've had it up to here with you and your and your placement in the. God damn it! I'm sorry, folks. I am fucking tired. Just beat this fucker up.
It's the heat
Meanwhile,
wave.
like while Sonic and Shadow are having
this heat wave.
That's
Anyway,
right.
Diablon.
Yay.
I was about to say, like, while Sonic and Shadow were having, like, their little banter of, like, oh, I just want to take you down, that's all I care about. And Sonic's like, alright, if it's a fight you want, bring it on. Meanwhile, Diablon in the back is like, hi, I'm here too.
They don't really mention anything about the tower in this scenario.
Not really.
Okay.
Like, yeah, no, like, aside from that one cutscene we saw earlier, like, freaking Gun Commander barely has any presence in the hero side pathway.
Damn.
Especially the true hero pathway.
Oh, well.
Just...
Unfortunately, good.
I'm so perplexed by this ending. Just like, why are you siding with them? I just want to defeat you. When was that implied in this round that he wanted to do that?
Listen, Sonic, since I met you, I never liked your face, and now I'm gonna do something about it.
Welcome to the Shadow Petty Hero Run.
I guess
like
it's just like, I just don't like your face.
No, Logan, this is the Shadow heel turn.
Heel turn, aha! Go out, now watch out for my Shadow suplex, Sonic. Turn, like, full on goes WWE on him.
Okay. You say that, Devil Damn It, now I'm just thinking, like, Chaos Pile Driver!
Ooh. Just, what the fuck? Shadow, I'm perplexed by you.
Listen, we pulled a similar stunt when we were doing the true villain pathway. Like, you could be a total dick up until the very end and then do something nice for a change, and then change the course of the story completely.
I mean, that's...
Okay, maybe not entirely, because he's still gonna take over the planet.
That's true, but, like, this is, like, the most perplexing to me, because it's just, like, I just don't like face Sonic. That's why I want him to kill you. It's like, you sat there never saying shit.
Sonic, I've had enough with you and you hogging all the spotlight. Now it's my turn.
Now I will hog all the spotlight.
This'll be my year, Sonic. This'll be my year. This is who I am.
Yay, on you! The Year of Shadow.
The Year of Shadow, everybody. He just said, I don't like your face, and then fucked off to the other side.
Enjoy that one, Twitter. This is what your homeboy is like. He's very petty and he was upset that Sonic's TikTok got more views than his.
He's a petty hobo who's out on the run.
He is a hobo.
Petty hobo. Actually, depending on what you talk to, couldn't Sonic technically be considered a hobo too?
Yeah.
Nah, he crosses Tails' place all the time. He may as well just be. He may as well be like a. He may as well just be living there for all I care.
Yeah, he's bumming.
I'm just losing my shit at Sonic just, like, getting slapped by Abe, from what it seemed like. Just...
Wow! My
That's
Lord.
a spicy meatball, Shadow!
Good finisher.
Thank you. Thank God. Fuck that boss.
Yeah, it's one of my least favorite, like, from what I've seen.
It's the worst boss in this game.
Very awkward.
Well, congratulations, you killed Sonic for no reason
my God,
other than you just didn't like him.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, did he actually say Sayonara, Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, he did.
Hell yeah.
And they play the heroic theme here, too!
Yeah, they did.
I've done it! I am the ultimate slam jam!
It's true, everybody. Sonic was the real villain all along.
I've done it, Papa.
I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me.
I've got all the
Daddy,
chaos
I've done
emeralds.
it.
No! No!
Now get yourself an honest Abe over there
Man.
out of my
I didn't
comments.
think you had it in ya.
What,
No,
Sonic?
even though I was fighting to have you recognize me as your father, calling me daddy feels weirdly conflicting.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Wait, hey, what's going on?
Now,
Now...
I am the most powerful hedgehog
That's
in the world.
what this whole thing was
The
for.
power of these emeralds
Yes.
makes me
Essentially.
invincible.
Again, he wants top billing.
I am the ultimate hedgehog. This is who I am.
He still laughs.
But I guess it's more of a... For those wondering,
Now-
that's basically the...
now-
Go ahead.
Now play my theme song.
This is the part where I have to remind my... Go ahead.
Not just about to say, Crush Worry does a better job with this one.
They
Oh
did.
yeah, I like the version from 06 more.
This is the part where I have to remind myself that much like with It Doesn't Matter for SA2 or whatever, and I Am the Eggman, I have to remind myself that I forgot that All Hail Shadow technically came from this before 06, because I always think of the 06 cover of it.
I think of the 06 cover of it too, damn it.
Yeah.
I do like the uplifting sound to this, but
For the
do.
fact that we had to kill Sonic the Hedgehog
well, I don't
and
even think we killed him. It almost seemed more like a Dragon Ball Z thing. Yeah, fun fact, that's basically the plot of every Dragon Ball Z is Goku. He's he beats up his friends and then claims to be the strongest. Roll credits, do it again next movie. But
Essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, I don't think it killed Sonic. Was because Sonic even was like, man, you did it. You got me fair and square.
Yeah.
So,
Again,
we're
You
still
son
gonna...
of a bitch.
So, okay, you're the ultimate hedgehog, buddy. Can we still go kick Black Doom's ass?
Who's Black Doom?
No.
That is
Sonic,
a task that I
Sonic, did you put too much drugs in your chili dog again? There was no such thing as Black Doom.
Did you put too much
This was all
codeine in
no-
your chili dog? It's
This-
going crazy.
This was all an elaborate ruse to make sure that I could fight you one more time.
I'm sorry, just it almost sounded like you slurred your words and said an elaborate rouge.
An elaborate rouge. My lord. But no,
That's kind of what That's kind of what this whole game feels like at the end of the day.
I do love the idea though. They just had this bro rivalry thing that just happened just then. Hey, you got me fair and square. Yep. They all laugh it off, and Tower's like, I am still severely concussed right now in here. This is all a game.
He's just fast asleep.
Oh. Cue the anime laugh track until the credits roll.
Spaghetti.
Oh,
Please tell me the hero version of it is better than that, because I'm
it is.
actually what the fuck?
And
Don't
to be
worry,
fair,
it's-
we fight Black Doom.
I mean, we fight Black Doom, and I mean, it's a much more traditional Sonic ending at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the second time I've been perplexed today.
I mean, otherwise, do you think it
What was the first time?
Yeah, what was the first one?
I said it in Matters chat. That was the first time I'm perplexed.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
right, that it's involving a project that we're a part of. Well, we're as in everyone but James.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Doug, what do you think about what would we even call this route? The rivalry route or whatever?
I guess you could have put it that way.
What do you think about it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna remain my thoughts on which path is my favorite. I'm pretty sure I've said it a few times, but my favorite is still gonna be the anti-hero route.
Fair enough.
But with the endings, yeah, I do agree with James. It should have been switched around.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That you can.
It just makes more. Well, there you go. That just made more sense too. Have it be the hero portion of that ending, just because it's a benevolent thing on Shadow's part.
Exactly. All right, everyone. Westopolis, one more time.
One more time.
Thank you.
Take it from the top. Oh, I was going with that. All right, now we're taking it from the top one more time. For those keeping track,
let's do this one more time.
And it's also official. I've got -1 playthrough, all rings from that part.
Hell yeah!
There you go.
I don't remember which part it was. I'll look back. On that.
Oh, we're talking about the level that you didn't get a ring on. It was basically the last one with the shield.
Hey, Shadow! So,
I'm just talking about those rings.
Oh, fair.
Hey,
when you fall down.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Shadow, so, we're gonna forget about that part where you kicked my ass earlier, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like with that ending, I'm just like, what do you mean? I'm not gonna get mad. I'm mad now!
I'm mad now! And for those keeping track, this is now officially the 10th time we've played this stage.
Yep.
Yes. Oh god, 10 times that I had to see this fucking thing. God, it's...
10 times exact.
Again, you're in good hands.
I know that
Oh,
I'm in good hands. I'm not saying that. I've just seen the stage 10 times and I'm... Let this place blow up at this point.
I know.
So...
You're almost
I think
that
that's
already.
Where,
I mean, look at it.
You know, it would have been a nice quality of improvement change where, like, once you cleared every single mission in the level, like, the next time you actually go to it in the story mode, like, they'll just say, hey, you cleared all the levels here. Do you want to just move on to another route and we call it there?
I would like that.
That would have been nice.
It saved on a lot of tedium, that's for sure.
Get up.
And it's kind of, it's kind of a blessing in disguise. Like, as much as I love the adventure of Sonic, this is like the one thing that I don't entirely miss of having like multiple like storylines or pathways like this.
Yeah.
Well, you can go. Well, I mean, okay, granted, that's not entirely true. It's really only Shadow that was bad about it.
That's the thing, like, cause I still thought it was kind of cute what you and I both did. That one time nobody was looking. No, sorry, I don't know what was going with that thought. I still thought it was cool what we ended up doing with.
You want to say?
No, is there? I still thought it was cool what we ended up doing with you and Sonic Adventure, with you and Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and me with what I did with Sonic 06 of like having branching paths that actually make sense when they link together because it's just one continuous like run through.
Right, like our original like commentary for those games where we did just mix them all up. Which, yeah, it does save a lot of time.
It's a Roblox car.
Honestly, what I was thinking is like, if you get a moment, like when you get to a safe spot, like exit and then re-enter, I'm like, man.
Oh.
Wait, what?
He wants you to get out and then...
come to a stop and then I'll run about. I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
I'm looking at this like, here it is, everybody. This is your reward.
Ladies and gentlemen, you did it. Now Shadow can ride the Tumbler.
That is a sin against the Tumbler, one of my favorite vehicles ever. But just like this is just like this is our reward. Like this is what we earned.
Our reward is a goddamn car.
Yes,
that I could probably run faster.
But it's a very nice polygon car.
Ouch! Just look at that. You got shit. Man, it's not safe to drive around these streets.
Damn.
Man, this is a bad neighborhood.
Well, I gotta get out of here.
What's wrong with that?
And you only get the car for a brief bit of time before just going away.
I don't know if we ever talked about this, Doug, but should it have ever come to it? Should it have ever happened where, let's say I'm trying to go for a hero route, and I accidentally grab the emerald? Like, do I just have to quit out to the main menu and try again?
Yeah.
If you really want to.
I mean, it's better than having to do the entire thing and just like stick with what you already got.
Well, I guess. I mean, that's fair. I guess the idea is that you could always just make it to the end. Oh, okay, Hype had to get it going a little early.
Oh, man.
As you do.
Ah, well. He got to see one route. He knows what's going to happen eventually. So.
He's going to miss Sonic not getting his ass kicked.
Less Shadow the Hedgehog is good for his health.
No, I do not.
Shadow the better.
I mean, I appreciate how we did these, like being able to like skip cutscenes whenever we need to, and like just going throughout the routes and like just quick as we need to. Like I didn't mind that.
I'm not that one person.
Who was that one person?
You know who you are.
Oh. Okay. You know, fair enough.
I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke because James also did it in the first part, SGP.
Ah, yeah, fair.
Right.
Yeah, because John had to make Elliot and Matt sit through the beginning cutscene whenever they had
Every single time.
He could have skipped, but instead he made them watch.
He could have, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, he wanted to make. He did that with the intent of making them suffer the same way he suffered.
That's mean. I love it.
That's mean. I love it though. I like his moxie.
Did I forget, did I ever do something like that? I know I did that one time with Bubsy 3D, but I forget if I ever like actually forced you guys to watch something that we didn't have to watch. Oh yeah, that was a whole meme that one time.
Yeah, he was going to show us a completely unrelated indie game that looked very atmospheric in part, and then he swapped over to Bubsy 3D at the very last moment.
Maybe I'll cover that game at another
That's
point,
funny.
but it was funny. Wasn't it like our April Fool's episode or something?
It might have been. I don't know. I just remember it just involved the Starry Sky and some guy, and then we suddenly went straight to the planet of the police.
Yeah.
Logan,
something
that's
said.
That's a kind of torture you don't want to do to a person. How could you do that?
It was necessary. It was a necessary evil.
Necessary evil.
We can still catch up. Let's go.
So basically, you'd be the bad boy of Shadow's route and just choose chaos.
I'd be the bad boy.
Shadow, try grabbing onto that horizontal bar.
I don't know why all I can imagine you just saying that, Logan, is John Tron's face when he says, I'm a brave boy.
I'm a brave boy.
Not brave enough boy for this!
Not enough boy for this!
The others.
Fuck it.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck it.
That's right, I still need to practice that game too. I got a big... So, in terms of stuff for Spooky Month, James, again, full disclosure...
I love how Sonic says that after getting is a block knot.
Yep.
We're walking.
I don't know if I talked about this again, James, but again, for Spooky Month, like, I can do Amnesia Dark Descent whenever, because, like, I know that game pretty, like, much front and back. But I still gotta practice Silent Hill, Signalis, and Clock Tower. Ugh.
And you know damn well we're not going to be able to do them all, get them all out before October's over.
I know.
Yeah.
We're literally doing the Treehouse of Horror route where we're always fucking late to the punch.
Okay, part of that, admittedly, part of that is because... Hello, Legal Counsel, Blackpool. Part of that is because, like, well, for instance, I pretty much have given up trying to do Resident Evil 4 this month because of Matt's new recording schedule. So, that ain't happening. Woo!
Not anytime soon, anyway.
Nope, I gotta wait until after he gets his doctorate, not doctorate, his certification.
Yep.
We love it.
We love you, man. Good on you for having more aspirations than I do. As in more aspirations for myself than you have for yourself. Like you're going places.
But yeah, no, the point we're trying to make here is that, you know, there are some people who plan this shit ahead in advance. We don't. At least not usually.
We usually go where the wind takes us.
I try to.
You do try to. How's Rayman 2 or Rayman 3 going?
I'm probably just gonna scrap and make it live.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's also like, hey, you know, it's funny you bring that up, Logan. When are we gonna do Rayman Redemption?
We tried 3 times.
You cheeky fuck.
We've tried it a couple times, but I mean.
I mean, if you really don't want to, I could just take it off your hands. You can do Rayman 2 for me.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not. No, I mean, I can do Redemption. I can do Redemption. I don't know why we didn't do it the last time. Was it just like it was the mood just wasn't
You were
there
out
or
of it.
something? I was out.
You were well out of it.
You were
You know
very
what?
out of it.
You had too much on your plate.
You know what? It's possible. I'll be okay.
Possible? That's what happened.
I'll be good. I'll be good.
I'll be a good boy. I'll do it when my load's a little lighter.
Yeah.
I want to give my history on the Rayman.
I know. Me too.
Perfect.
You'll get it.
I
We'll
have
get
no
it. We'll
history
get
with Rayman.
Well, good for you. We're showing you the game.
it. You're gonna see it all.
And that's why you're here, Sammy.
You're gonna see it all from the
If
idol.
I feel if I didn't join by obligation of me dating Doug, I feel I'd get a gun to my head.
Listen, Sam. It's gonna be a very normal process. We're just gonna put you right there in that theater chair and strap you up all Clockwork Orange style.
And the thankful part of it is.
Stop it, please! I'm begging!
and the thankless part, no, and the fun part about it is that you get to experience the first game from the idealized fan interpretation of it.
Yeah, because I heard the original one is really hard as fuck.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. And not help that you have to literally get every single Electoon in the game in order to even beat it.
And
that's what I heard, that you had to get every Electoon in order to get to Mr. Dark, like, even.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, oh.
And famously or infamously, supposedly the story goes that although they did some playtesting to at least beat the game, supposedly there was like, in the story goes that in order to reach their deadline, they actually couldn't playtest every stage to its like fullest.
Right. I think, especially with like the earlier versions of the game, like on the Atari Jaguar and whatnot. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just had to just ship it out without having to test everything out.
Yep.
And which, I mean, I think they were fared a little better with the PS1 and Saturn releases, but and also the PC version, which had like a shit ton of customization options. But otherwise, yeah.
And
I thought I also heard it's very precise with its like controls as well. You have to be very precise.
It can be, not always, but it can be. Honestly, the only real damning thing I will say regarding Redemption, looking back on it, is that there was sort of like this accomplished feeling of always finding Batilla after reaching a certain point in the game, and she'd always be she'd essentially be the one to give you all your powers, like being able to punch, being able to hover, or to climb on ledges, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was a sense of growth with Rayman in that game that you don't quite get as much with Redemption.
I forget. Did they ever? Oh yeah, because you normally have to go to the tunes or do something else. So did they? I forget. Did they? What was it to say? I forget. Did they ever do any sort of patches or updates on it for the Game Boy Advance release?
I don't believe they did, but I think it's also, from what I remember, I wouldn't be surprised if that version of the game was built mostly from the ground up, though, or maybe it was also built from like the PC version of the game, considering the freaking obnoxious like snapping noise whenever you collect a ting.
Oh right. Every time. I prefer the ting sound of the Saturn or I think it was the PlayStation. I forget which one had the fun.
Yeah, PlayStation and Saturn. Yeah, PlayStation and Saturn. It actually just sounds like an actual ting.
But I do like the. But if I'm correct, I did like the. I do like the PlayStation. No, I do like the. I think it was the PC, but I do like the PC victory thing.
Wasn't that like the full jingle?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think it feels more complete that way.
Yeah. Oh no!
Aww. You made Shadow say the D word. How could you?
In front of Tails.
Tails is so, like, he may be the smartest mind of our generation, but he's still a child, a very impressionable young child.
Look at him. He's saying damn now in front of others. Stop, Tails.
Careful.
Stop it.
Careful. If you go any further, he might start saying the hard R.
We don't go that far. Tails, don't. Like, oh my god.
Don't Tails. You're still so young and pure.
We're trying to like not die.
We're trying not to die.
I don't know.
Sorry, Doctor. I got no time for
having
games.
fun though. That's a good time. All right. Oh my goodness! So with Eggbreaker making a sudden reappearance in this, the finale. I forget. It was supposed to be 3 videos in Dark Beginnings.
3 videos.
Yeah, we got one more next week.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And then I think the week after that is when the game actually comes out.
And we're gonna see him.
Of course, they would make us wait that extra week.
And I do think it's neat that I do think it's fun that although Rouge was there to invade and steal some intel from Eggman's base for Gun, that she is on a dime, not against like, hey, you want to go raid a Shadow? Hey, you feel like raiding the Gun base?
Yeah. Listen, there's a reason why listen, they don't forget that technically for her first game she was technically a villain.
Yep.
True.
And she is a lot of fun.
She's the Catwoman of the Sonic series.
Yes, when she calls Shadow, you need to go to Sonic's birthday party, please.
Yeah, I did love that. They're like,
I'm still so surprised Rouge of all people would make such a big deal about partaking in Sonic's birthday party. So much so that she'd actually make Shadow do it just for the sake of helping him find a rocket.
Listen, Bust. Go for it.
Listen, you need to be nice to him because he's helped you.
I thought it was gonna be
Shadow.
Okay,
I'm going to grab your ear. I'm going to grab your ear, and you are going to do it,
Okay,
mister.
hold up now, Rouge. Hold up. When were you ever nice to Sonic?
I was about to say, like, what if this is like, listen, Buster, I have one cheat day a year. There is going to be double chocolate cake at his party. Do not ruin this for me.
She probably would do it just for that reason alone.
Listen, I'm trying to get this really attractive guy who's red and all, and he's going to be there. Do not ruin this for me.
Wait, what?
And he's gonna bring his prized possession too. I can't miss that.
Can't miss that.
What did I just hear from the distance?
Even
on Angel Island, he can hear bitch thoughts.
See, I know that you were saying red and all, but I heard it as retinol, like retinol cream. It was like your husband, your sweet someone is retinol.
Yeah, it's Knuckles.
Yeah, what do you think we were talking about?
Hang on. I'll look up a nice joke for it.
This is a shortcut if you don't want to do the fucking alien stuff.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Mighty.
Is it funny that I was thinking of him as well right as you were trying to figure out, oh wait, it's supposed to be
I was trying to like, scramble.
Who the and Rouge is like, who the hell? What the hell's a Mighty?
I was trying to scramble and look up any and all characters who are red, and all I can find are Mighty. Some are theorizing Chip, and
Knuckles is leering right around the corner.
I was there. Someone said Chip, but I think Chip's more of a magenta.
He's a magenta.
Yeah, he's more of a magenta / purple.
There's Omega.
Yeah, she's totally talking about Omega as her crush.
Well, what about me? I'm his best frenemy.
You're old.
Zavok?
You know what? Omega gets the Riz. He even gets Rouge in the end. That's the real shit.
E1, 2, 3, Riz.
As either Zavok.
That's another Omega one I got. One first Daddy and now Riz.
This other one I saw, James, for whatever reason, because I looked at one of those like you know those like fan like a color chart, like here's everybody on the rainbow and where their like color palettes line up. And for whatever reason, someone put Honey the Cat in.
Well, because she has red in like her.
I mean, she does wear red. So
yeah.
So does Amy. They put her in pink.
That's also true. Well, I mean, yeah. Listen, Toad is often compared with Blue, even though he primarily has red.
You get away with trying.
That is true.
Yeah, Blue Toad is the best though.
And plus, red was taken.
What? No, he's. I mean, compared to the actual Toad, no, he's not.
Okay, okay, fine. The classic Toad is better, but of the multiplayers, Blue Toad has always been the cooler looking one.
Just because he looks so close to the original Toad.
He's only saying this because he got to hold Luigi's hand that one fucking time in Wonder. That's the only reason he's saying this shit.
You really have not let Logan live that down.
I thought you were about to say. I thought you were talking about explicitly me, and that one time I was at Super Nintendo World and I held Luigi's hand, and I was like, "Who told you?" I actually did not hold his hand.
Her girlfriend's senses were tingling.
I actually did not hold his hand, but I did take a photo with him, and the costumes are pretty nifty. And they have a guy on an
Why didn't you hold Luigi's hand? What the
Because my family was there, and they would have known.
Because they would have known.
He wasn't gonna listen. He wasn't gonna out himself in front of his family.
They would have started asking questions, Sammy.
about you and Luigi?
I thought you were an ally. Ow.
Listen, he hasn't even told his family about all the other freaking relationships he's been in.
Right, like James
and Doug.
And Doug.
No.
If I can get you without triggering that fucking shit, boy.
I thought you were saying no to the fact that you and Logan were dating.
Oh, I thought that too. Were you saying that to that or to Black Bull? Doug,
not that it matters because Black Bull's dead.
Doug, I need to know. Are you saying no to me or to Black Bull?
You.
Oh. because the way it played out in my head was like when I said and Doug, and like in my head the way it would have played out if had we been physically anywhere near each other was I was like and me and Doug, and I like hold my like hand out like a hit, pointing with my thumb at Doug, and then Doug just lifts up with his hand and lowers mine. No. That's how I envisioned it in my head just then.
And then Rouge fucked right off, and then Shadow hitched a ride with Sonic and Tails.
Yeah, Rouge doesn't really care, even though Rouge acts as though she just heard some. Oh, I'm so sorry, Doug. It just dawned on me where we're going to next and what we have to do again.
It's fine.
Listen. Doug can't help himself when there's candy being sucked up by babies. I don't know.
For instances like this, I've always been curious, Doug, if you would have you ever considered, for something like this, have you ever considered like going just your own route, just because it really only matters how we get to the final, just so that we do the final square, it doesn't really matter how we get there, like just skipping the stage and like going along the upper branch for a little bit.
Pretty much.
You know, Logan, you are not beating the allegations at all. And you know what? I should have had Anthony draw that joke drawing. Damn it, I should have had him do that.
There's a joke drawing?
Yeah, I suggested to him if you didn't give him an answer of what you wanted for a doodle. Like, I was gonna say, just draw him trying to kiss Doug and Doug giving a jack glare at him.
I did give him an idea for a drawing, but I think either due to the schedule or the fact that again I never really donated money anticipating a drawing. I just wanted to help. I don't think he ever got around to drawing it.
No, if like he said, I think he would have you on there. Like, I think he was gonna do a full commission for you since you didn't donate technically.
Oh my god, no! He doesn't have to do a whole commission. It was supposed to just be a sketch. If anything at all, and again, I wasn't even expecting.
He's being nice. He's a nice boy.
Okay. Well, anywho.
Listen, remember, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
He's just genuinely actually nice.
It's like commissioning me. Wait a minute.
Oh.
He's just genuinely nice. That's all.
So James, what have you been playing lately? Now that Plucky Squire and stuff is done.
Well, I just beat Echoes of Wisdom a little while ago.
Oh snap! How was that?
Pretty good. I think I brought it up already in between like off screen, but I just think that game is like a, for lack of a better word, perfect marriage between the classic top-down Zelda style, or just the classic Zelda style period, with the current style with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Do you think it has dethroned Link Between Worlds for you as your favorite Zelda?
To that, I'm not sure. I'd still that's a pretty hard say, considering that A Link Between Worlds is still, for all intents and purposes, a very traditional Zelda, and you're still playing as Link, who plays about as it's Echoes of Wisdom is still it's still a very familiar top-down Zelda experience, but it's still a very unconventional Zelda experience with the occasional with the optional ability to sort of become Link again if you want to.
Right, with that one form, but it's also
even if it's only temporary.
How for someone who normally has not
let's just say that
what the hell?
I will say this much. It is. I will definitely say this much. I do think Echoes of Wisdom is definitely higher up there on my totem pole of Zelda games. Though whether I'd call it the best one or not, it's still up for debate. I'd still say Link is easily my favorite.
What do you think about the? As someone who normally does not play that specific type of game, how do you feel about the Gmod prop usage and stuff for puzzle solving?
Pretty intuitive. Honestly, there's, let's just say it's one of those cases where they give you just enough to play around with, and you're pretty much given just about any option you can to solve the problems ahead, even at the expense of breaking some puzzles in half. But otherwise they don't. They're not quite. It's not quite as suggestive, for lack of a better word, as the actual like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. So they still make you play through the dungeons themselves as if they were actual dungeons.
Okay. Then I appreciate it.
I guess that's probably the one big thing regarding Echoes of Wisdom is that they actually remember what dungeons are.
God, because I miss dungeons. I love what they did with Tears of the Kingdom for an extent, but I miss dungeons.
Like, it still feels like, even though... I mean, I guess the big caveat with the Dungeons and Echoes of Wisdom is that not all of them will... I mean, I guess there's also the matter of fact that, like, given the game's main appeal of being able to burn so many, like... creatures in order to spawn at your leisure, yeah. Like, whether it be, like, creatures or objects. Like, I guess that's pretty much its own reward in and of itself. And the dungeons do still do that to an extent. And I know with some of them, that's how you get some extensions to your sword fighter form.
Oh, okay. It's like, I don't know, it's, how to put it, it's like, because I like that, but like, because the issue with Tears of the Kingdom for me was that they never really felt like dungeons, because of how the underground and everything worked, it never really felt like a dungeon, more so it felt like you kind of just stumble your way into a boss fight, like, oh, here we are, we're already at the end.
Well, I mean, it's also, it doesn't help that, like, like with those two games specifically, the primary thing you're doing is that you're trying to find 4 things, and then open them up, like, you activate them, and then the way to the boss opens up.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a little more open in that regard, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But with Echoes of Wisdom, the dungeons are pretty much treated like traditional dungeons. It's more like it's somewhat linear, as opposed to, like, just being such an open-ended hodgepodge and you do whatever in whichever order.
Okay.
Like, there's a rhythm to it all. That kind of... Like, basically those who are starved for proper dungeon design can rest easy knowing that Echoes of Wisdom does do a pretty good job on that department.
Good. Good as it should.
And I mean, honestly, I know you say you were... I mean, considering how fucking busy September was, Logan, I don't blame you for being all like, yeah, I can wait on Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I think you really should give it a shot.
Okay. I will give it a shot once my workload takes a little breather, because I still got plenty. I have not even started Epic Mickey yet.
Nope.
And that I want to do because I have a lot of history with that game. Oh my gosh, Maria took that like a champ.
Even Nids won't stop her. Even Nids isn't going to stop her when she gets blown in the face by an artificial chaos.
You think I give a shit?
She'll just slap your shit. But it's actually funny because I think we already brought that up last time we were in a level with Maria, and like she does have a default attack if the second player is using her, and she just slaps her enemies to death.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
I love it.
It's not terribly practical, but it's still funny to them regardless.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I feel like I already asked this question. Was this the same voice that she was used in that one part of Sonic X, or different actress?
It was in Sonic X as well.
Okay.
There should only be
Alright,
one
you
more.
son of a bitch, come here.
Hold on.
Yes.
It's now dawned on me.
What?
So Sonic... You're welcome. So Sonic went into the world of Chris Thorndike and stuff because of a chaos control gone awry that like took an entire chunk of their planet to the human world or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a weird wave, Maria. Don't do that. But in the plot of Sonic X, they were still acting as though the Shadow stuff happened 50 years ago. So how was that like? How and that Ivor Robotnik? Like, wait, so how did they try to explain any of that?
I don't know. It's been God knows how long since I last watched the show.
Fair.
Though I do agree, it is kind of a weird inconsistency that I'm sure they probably did tackle. Like, for all we know, what Eggman was doing in the pilot episode wasn't the first time that was ever attempted.
Alright, so now...
Hell, for all I know, maybe Professor Gerald did that exact same shit himself.
The heal cannon, how's this work?
Exactly what it sounds like.
What? So
it's a heal cannon.
So it heals people's health?
Yeah.
What would this benefit you in any way, shape, or form for your missions?
0.
No, how? Even in Hero, you're usually killing things.
Well, I mean, think about it this way, Logan. Black Arms creatures eviscerate when they die. Gun soldiers do not.
And to be fair, there are certain stages where some golden soldiers were down, especially in the Lethal Highway.
Oh, and you could use that to
And we've seen that like 4 times now.
And you could bring them back to life with that?
Exactly, yeah.
For whatever reason you'd want to do that is beyond me.
Because they don't they don't work for you. They'll still shoot you on sight.
Some can.
Anyway, so for the hero mode, it's simply just get to the end of the level.
Get to the end.
All right. Time to...
You know, pretty much what everyone comes for Sonic for. Just get straight to the end with little to no bullshit attached.
All right, chaos controlling time. All right.
Alright.
Well, we know you weren't here for too many of the. No, I mean you were here for some of it, but we know you were not here for some of the sessions, Sammy. I think you missed a couple, but
What for Shadow? She was here for the whole thing.
I was here for the whole thing. Logan, what the fuck?
You know what?
Before you continue, for that black arm creature, it had the vacuum, and it does help pull out this wall.
Oh,
so fuck that.
Huh. All right.
Fuck you! I have spin dash.
I had a really bad selective memory. All right, back to grilling on you. I had a really bad selective memory, and I completely forgot, Sammy. I apologize. So.
Also, why do you need Sam to grill on you? The freaking California heat's doing that to us already.
I know. Why is it 100 in October?
Dude, it's always like this. Every time the freaking month starts, it just like the heat just comes on thick, and then right around the middle, that's when the weather dies down considerably.
Well, it finally realizes, oh, that's right. Summer ended like a week and a half ago.
Exactly.
Oh Lord.
This is the weather that we were expecting at the beginning of summer. Also, why are we going back?
Because of the fucking shield.
What?
It somehow activated when I did Chaos Control.
Oh, and it actually blocked your path?
Yeah. Because with the shields, they're supposed to block off Black Doom's path at the very end. And that does take effect.
Oh, so we need.
So what you're saying is we weren't supposed to Chaos Control at all.
Well,
near it.
Oh, because
still can't, but not near it.
Can we? Is it as simple as a toggle switch that we turn off, like by hitting it again? Oh, okay.
So nothing to worry about.
All right, I mean, we get to see how this mechanic and stuff works, and it's an interesting level idea for being in the comet itself.
I mean, I don't mind it.
This music is remarkably funky.
Yeah?
That exactly right there.
Shadow, buddy, were you supposed to do that?
There he goes. Alright.
Yeah. You can also tell by the green Black Doom figure.
Oh, if it's like upright or the other way?
If you're going the right path, then you should go that way.
Okay. Whee! Oh!
Ow.
How did I not take any damage? Is he impervious to guns?
Because he has some manageable health that he can block it, but if he gets tired like that, that's when we start shooting.
I was gonna say, yeah, he does that stupid thing that the Omega Pirates can in Metroid Prime, where they just hold up their hand.
Yeah. Yeah, your best bet is whenever he's tired, just shoot him.
Okay. Oh, now I gotta do the cannon.
Right. Can't spin dash this one.
And then, whoop! Bye, Sonic, you can't do this.
You're not cool.
Oh, hey, Sonic.
Fuck me.
Heck with you, I can't.
Okay, we gotta just. Okay, I guess it's just about that must vacuum section now.
Must suck.
Must suck. We'll play.
Suck.
Suck. So, James, did you get a chance to see that It Takes Two deleted sequence chapter or whatever thing?
I have not.
So basically, someone, I guess a data miner or something. I gotta look up the full context of it, but basically somebody found in the files of the game an unfinished alternative. Thank you, Sonic. An alternative chapter that would have been another climax finale for the game, as opposed to the nightclub. Have what's her face sing a song, and they realize that there's some things that they both still like about each other.
Yeah, how they sing at the very end.
Whereas this one ends a bit more intensely, or I should say the chapter itself is more intensely almost like a horror kind of thing, where basically the point of the mission, or the point of the chapter, is to acknowledge the fact of what effect their divorce is having on Rose herself. Because the entire game has been this, me, and this chapter is this part of the chapter is them actually being no, think about what you're putting Rose through with, like, she's blaming herself for your guys' divorce. Like, you need to talk about this and understand, like, sometimes even if you both don't like each other, it's worth it to at least be there for her, the both of you. And like,
right.
And also in that chapter, they actually finally get fed up by the end of the lesson and punch the book in the face. You know what? All right.
I mean, it does kind of explain why I always felt like that, like the last chapter we have where we actually do give Rose this, give it down Rose. May the, like, have her whole arc of, you know, opening, like, just having her whole singing arc or whatever. Like, I always felt that last chapter did feel like, it felt like a, you know, a great chapter, but it didn't feel like a great last chapter.
Right, it didn't feel like the big climax, like everything's been building up to this moment. And from what I've seen in that, in the unfinished stuff, like, you know, not all the lip syncing is there, but most of the voice acting, some temporary voice acting isn't there yet, but from what I saw, it looked like it was going to have a much better, like, you know, sense of finality and, like, this is it, like, kind of sense to it.
Right.
But, yeah.
Alas, some things weren't meant to be, because some people got too impatient.
Perhaps. And I am still looking forward to whatever their next game is. I've been having some fun with their games up till now.
Yeah. I'm curious as to what they plan to do next.
What do we roll out next? Supposedly it's still a potentially, like, wow! Supposedly it's still a potentially a 3 to 4 player kind of multiplayer experience, which I'd be up for that.
Assuming it does go that far.
What else? There's also, oh gosh, what am I forgetting? Cannot speak. Oh no. We mentioned the... What am I trying to remember? Oh my god, we mentioned the game.
Hey Shadow, are we there yet?
No!
No.
Shut up, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey Shadow, are we there yet?
He would fucking be the donkey to, like, Rouge and Shadow's, like, Shrek and Mona.
As only here beside me. It's just over and over.
I don't know if Sonic would be that immature at the end of the day. I'd see that more being like, Knuckles.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Black Doom, how you doing?
How you doing, fucker?
How you doing, you cheap shit?
Sonic, what the hell? Where did that come from?
We meet at last.
Even I don't cuss that badly.
Like, Eggman's like hurt a lot of us over and over again, and yet you're like,
perfect.
What?
What?
Shadow, are these the kinds of friends you're making? Well, make potty mouth slang like that.
Oh, that's right, I remember another game we could potentially do this month. You still could try maybe Little Nightmares.
Your rule ends here, and it ends now.
Time.
And I could do Littler Nightmares.
Like it or not.
Littler.
I think it actually is called that on mobile. Let me look it up.
I know I have one thing playing because I still need to do a post-recording of them.
Yep. Best of luck this weekend.
Perfect. Do you really think you have any real chance of defeating us?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's you who should be scared, Black Doom. I made a promise to Maria to save the planet she loved so much, and I will.
Then get ready.
That a boy, Shadow.
Let me show
You know what, never mind. I'm going to kill Sonic and you, simply because this fucker pisses me off.
Dude, come on! I opened my mouth up one time and suddenly you swear vengeance on me?
Alright, last boss for the pathways.
Appropriately enough, Black Doom.
Okay, so I found it. It was called Very Little Nightmares.
Okay. Well, I guess that would explain a lot because it was on mobile.
Yep. It's a isometric. It's similar to Little Nightmares, but it's an isometric game instead. But actually is its own like prequel thing. Although Little Nightmares did eventually get an iOS port later itself.
Makes sense.
I'd imagine.
Considering how far mobile gaming's gone.
Yeah. And then again, there's Little Nightmares 2, which could have been a co-op game, maybe, but not really. It's more like an AI companion. But apparently, Little Nightmares 3 by a different studio will be an actual co-op game.
Well, hopefully it's about as good.
Okay, stop the clones.
You know, I'll show it off just for an example.
Where is he? Sonic is slowed down.
Oh, he fucked off.
Oh, he's gone.
But never
That
mind.
bitch gone.
Well,
But yeah, literally, once he's in the state, you cannot hit him whatsoever.
he's invisible.
Oh no.
Aside from being invisible.
His ultimate power.
That's nice.
Oh!
In the face.
I will defeat
Yeah,
you.
literally his face. That's the only weak point.
I will defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Maria loved this planet.
I hope
I will not let you destroy it.
Sure you did.
Sure you did. Sure you
Did I
did,
do a
Chip.
good job, Shadow?
Perfect.
I'll give you a review later.
Yeah, okay.
I'll give you a critical review later.
There you go, Black Doom. No more. And let this be the last time we see your face around here.
Would have been, except
I
now
thought you
Sonic
were like
X Shadow
saying that
Generation
about
exists.
Sonic because he's just sitting there with his cruise.
Yeah, let this
Like,
be
just
the
like,
end of this
I hope-
friendship.
I've got all the chaos
I'm just here because I'm
emeralds.
his emotional support.
Yay.
I'm just here because I'm the title character.
Wait a minute.
This isn't over yet.
Oh yeah?
The Black Arms will rise again.
He doesn't have new dialogue every time we beat him.
Aww.
Let's do this.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and I made a promise that I intend to keep. With the power of these emeralds, Black Doom and his army are finished. This is who I am.
Anyway,
There you go. That's the end of that. That's the end of that chapter.
And yeah,
and the last chapter.
the true hero, which, and you believe that it's that one that could most like smoothly transition into the final story?
There's still a lot of debate, but I'm mainly doing it just so we can have a, pretty convincing story point, really.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
of course,
it's
it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, it really does not matter. Like, none of their... Like, everything you've seen up until now does not fucking matter. Like, you get that intro cutscene, and then afterwards you fast forward straight to when the last story starts. And that's literally all that's canon in this game.
Yeah.
I'm rocking
That's
out.
just really it. I mean, really, the only two endings again is this ending and true hero and anti-villain. That's really the only possible endings to bring the actual pathways.
Yeah, and
Considering
not so
that
much.
they both
And
lead
that's
up to the because both of them are considered to be on the fucking black comment.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, which right. The final story does have to start with us on this thing.
Yeah, which is
Actually,
why I
does
did
it?
that.
Actually, hold on. Does it? I thought it started like
arc?
right at the not at the arc, in the city.
It shows us
Like
the
I-
beginning cutscene of what happened, but Shadow and no, it's on the black comment.
But yeah, now we've come to the point, everybody. We've done every single pathway, all 10-ass chapters of them.
You're welcome.
And yeah, thanks. And now, after this cutscene ends, and I mean, obviously not in the same video, because I mean, well, after this we need to take a fucking break. But next time we are doing the last story of Shadow the Hedgehog, which is real again all that matters.
Yep. And Doug is going to wait exactly 10 minutes into the final boss fight so we can actually see the actual explanation for what Shadow is. Otherwise, all of this will have been for naught.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll record myself doing it, but I'm not doing it live. I'll just put a video up in there so it can satisfy everyone.
Yay. I will say, this was still a fun little romp, and I definitely don't think I could have done any better on it.
Only a fun romp just because we had some interesting tangents to have. Otherwise, I don't know. The game itself isn't really doing it for me.
What, Shadow the Hedgehog as a whole?
Yeah.
I believe there are still some merits to this game, and I can still see like some of that Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, like I can still see some of that DNA in the level design and how you're supposed to play them. Just again, as we saw, especially with the frickin' Roblox car in Stage 1, like again, the issue is that they just kept trying to put way too many mechanics into this game at once.
Yeah.
Mixed in with a story that is absolute dog shit. And unfortunately, with Sonic X Shadow Generations, will remain canon and a huge focus.
Yep, you can't escape.
Which, yeah, can't escape these fucking aliens who didn't need to be here in the first place. But that's just my 2 cents.
And there it is, last story.
Woo! Ow.
That hurt. Sam, do you have any last thoughts before we do the last story?
I'm gonna die after this. Just like Maria.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Next time, we will start with the execution of Sammy B.
Yep, I'm gonna die, everybody. See you.
Alex, everybody.
Take it easy.
What a fucked up way to end the video.